Thank you very much, Mr. Udell. Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Jackie Quinley Andrew, Honorable Joanne Messiah, and I see my good friend Minister Kernan from Montserrat. I'm not sure why you're at the back, sir. Good to see you. I want to recognize as well Mr. Dave Lester Payne, Reverend William Holder, my very good friends Patrick Cozier and Vic Fernandez. Let me say a very special welcome to the representatives of the Caribbean Broadcasting Union, and for the first time in Antigua in a long time, the Commonwealth Telecommunications Organization. Welcome. And permit me to say a special good evening and a special welcome to Dr. Edward Green. It's a pleasure, sir, to see you here. And Dr. Carol Jacobs, welcome to Antigua, my dear. I extend a very special welcome to everyone who has joined us this evening. And I want to acknowledge the support of Lime and their CEO for this evening's proceedings, Mr. Davison Charles. I glimpsed him earlier on. Thank you very much to Lime for sponsoring this evening's event. I want to share with you just a few thought patterns on what is happening in the Caribbean region. But I want to start by saying that these are good times in the Caribbean, and certainly with the performances at the Olympics, I think we need to give it up for the athletes. Minister Sandria Faulkner was here early on, and I want, on behalf of the Prime Minister, to say to the Jamaican athletes, you're small, but you know, Jamaica might be small in the overall, but you're Talawa. You're Talawa. And of course, last week, Friday, just this past week, Friday, we had the convening of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States Assembly here in Antigua. And that's another proud moment for the sub-region in terms of our thrust towards regional integration. But I also want to say that after 2 days of deliberations here on the digital switchover phenomenon, that the Caribbean is indeed going digital, and that, as Patrick Cozier indicated earlier on, that ICTs are changing the world. And my submission to you this evening is that ICTs are changing the political, social, and economic landscape forever. And that ICTs in their narrowest realms and in their broadest realms are allowing us as a region, as diverse as we are historically, to leapfrog our developmental processes, and they are opening up opportunities that are not usually associated with our geographic size. ICTs are really changing everything in education, in medicine. In the United States, there is a thrust towards cutting the costs of managing intensive care units across disparate geographic areas on one common electronic platform. They are changing our governance structures, and they are permeating the fabric of our societies. ICTs and telecommunications are all one and the same, and they are a great equalizer. It is all about getting things online, on demand, all the time. And we, Patrick and Vic and ABS and CNC and CMG, we all have a role to play in terms of getting content. I know Gary Allen, I believe, mentioned on Monday that content is king. I agree. And I also add that current content is the monarch, and we must pipe current content on our broadcast facilities, on radio, on television, on cable, and also on the internet. We must no longer just be consumers of content on the internet. And in this regard, in Antigua and Barbuda, we have already propelled forward our model for exploiting social media and contributing to content in real time on the internet. with the development of our new media facilities. I end my very brief remarks by sharing with you that in Antigua, the government is certainly exploiting these new digital technologies, and we are about going all digital. And in the coming weeks, you probably have heard me say this before in other fora, and I certainly shared it on Monday during the opening of the Switchover Broadband Forum, that the government of Antigua and Barbuda will be exploiting new and wireless technologies. And I'm very pleased to say that we will be the first English-speaking Caribbean country to launch a fourth-generation long-term evolution platform. 4G LTE technology is coming to this country. And I am clear, and the government is clear, that this technology will change the landscape of Antigua, and in the coming years, as the other countries begin to exploit the virtues of wireless technology, the landscape will change forever and impact positively the lives of every citizen, every man, woman, and child across all economic backgrounds, across all educational backgrounds. So it's indeed a pleasure to have so many distinguished representatives from throughout the Caribbean region and from the United Kingdom, from the ITU. Please take some time out to enjoy the picturesque scenery and our beautiful beaches. Thank you for listening to me. God bless you. Thank you very much.